What's going on, everyone? It's Agile General here again. We are coming at you with a Rome 2 Total War siege battle on the map Athens, and it is a 3v3, so it's gonna get juicy real fast here, and that's why we have it on slow-mo. I, of course, am playing in this battle. I'm playing as Pontus, my favorite 50-50 faction. I have pretty much just a whole crap ton of Pontic swordsmen. Thurio spears. I have some regular archers back here, and then I have some hoplite units up here just to kind of hold on the wall. And my ally here, Nervii, brought a lot of guerrilla swords, quite a few Oathsworn, some Gaelic hunters, some fierce swords here, and then my other ally is once again the wonderful Womp. And he brought Swaby as his, I believe it's his favorite faction, the glorious barbarians from the north. He's got some berserkers there. He's got a bunch of spear wall. And then he's got some noble rider cav hiding back there behind that building. And over here he's got some sword masters. So our opponents over here were facing off against Parthia, Seleucids, and Egypt. So Parthia doing a really weird formation here where they're just kind of, I guess, turned to us. I don't know why, but he's got a lot of hillmen. He's got some hoplites, mercenary hoplites, elite Persian archers, quite a few cataphracts. So I'm not sure if he was afraid of a sally out or what. He's got a bunch of these Parthian swordsmen pushing up the towers there already. As far as and some artillery. Seleucids, they also have artillery over here. He's got some thorax pikemen in the back. He's got some wonderful chariots here. He's got a bunch of tortoises coming up here with thorax swordsmen. Main line of thorax swordsmen. Got some Thurio spears to back them up. And then Egypt in the far back here. I guess they're off to the corner. They've got Galatian swords here. Thorax swordsmen. And then in the far back, he's got some mercenary Cretan archers mixed in with royal thorax swordsmen. And some Galatian swords there too. No pikes though from Egypt, which was interesting. So one thing I will mention here too is Womp accidentally brought 2 artillery. It was a complete accident. He didn't mean to do that or whatever. The rules were 1, 2, 4. So anyways, getting the battle going here. I'll just go ahead and press play. But I've got my artillery already shooting into Parthia's turned units back here. I'm not sure again why they did that, but oh well. More juicy targets for me. Parthia pushing up their siege towers here to this wall, and Seleucids pushing up their tortoises. You can see Swaby over here shooting down artillery on this side towards the back here of Egypt. That's gonna miss. That's okay though. So with the flaming balls of justice coming in there. But again, I would always just prefer the normal rounds to the flaming rounds. I think they just travel a little bit better. But you can see Nervii pushing up guerrilla swordsmen here, getting hit by artillery. Parthia just about to land on the walls, which I just got my last shot. It's going to go off right here. I believe I get it off. Yep, that was the last shot. I was just trying to take out some of their cav back here, which I did get some, actually from his general's unit here. So here comes Parthia landing on the walls. Capture them in all of their wonderful purple glory there. Seleucids coming up also here to start knocking down these walls. Egypt taking a more reserved approach here. And you can see now Parthia shooting in their archers onto Nervii. Not terrible because they're not very well armored. I don't know if I'd waste my ammo on just fierce swords though. Seleucids just about to knock down this wall. Here I was telling Womp, I was like, get your men out of there. But they were kind of glitching out on the wall, so it's all good. Egypt still trying to push up their units. Parthia now coming down, trying to get out of this gate here. And Nervii, so I thought Nervii shooting their arrows in at the sides of Parthia here. Great job. But getting hit hard by artillery. So Swaby now shifting over infantry to try to plug up the holes here. I actually thought that Egypt was going to come more aggressive than the other factions, so I had my hoplites over here, but I was wrong. So it was actually the Seleucids and Parthia that pushed the hardest here. Again, Parthia just piling on his swordsmen there onto this one wall. Honestly, not a bad idea, but probably coming down this one gate, not a great idea. I would have tried to take in some units all the way over here and coming down in a different gatehouse. Right here it is. I was looking for it. Coming out here. And, I mean, we really didn't have anything. Right here's the town center, the capture point. And I had these 2 pikemen in reserve, but that's about it. So, might have thrown us off there a little bit. So artillery still coming in here, but basically missing all their shots. Egypt now just getting up to the walls with their tortoises. And now Seleucids also using the siege towers here on this one wall, but again, they knocked down this section of the wall, so they only have one way out, unless they run all the way over here like we just talked about. So Swaby throwing in his Swordmaster General there. And you can see Parthia really trying to figure out what's going on in life. I brought up some Therio Spears that are now getting thrown in some Pelum. I know you waste quite a few Javies or Pelum by throwing them up at the walls, but they were so close to the edge, I was like, most of them will hit. So it's all good with me. So, you can see Egypt Galatian swordsmen really getting shot down here by the Nervii. The Nervii player, again, we'll go over the names at the end screen here, but the Nervii player really just being super aggressive here and using up a lot of his arrows and charging in a lot of his units here. We'll get to more of that here in the future of the match here. Swaby having some issues with pathfinding there, the way it looks. But Seleucid's really bringing in bulk of their army now. And these chariots moving up. When I saw those coming, I was very nervous. Ooh, a great artillery shot there. But, yeah, I was trying to rush over these hoplites to try to stop these chariots here. And Egypt now knocked down the walls, but Womp stands ready with berserkers here as Swaby, as the Galatian Royal, or no, they're not even up here. The Thorax Swordsmen, sorry, are getting ready to charge up here. So here's the chariots. They made it in, but they kind of hit a wall when they hit my hoplites here. So, second chariots. These are not just any chariots. These are scythed chariots from Seleucid's, goodness. They're going to run rampant through those infantry. So kind of a catastrophe there happening. But I'm rushing up many units as I can here to try to throw in their Javies. So Parthia really just getting stuck over here in this one corner. And now I'm shooting in with some archers as well. But again, these side chariots now breaking, so that was good for us. We really just had too many infantry for them there. You see Egypt now just first coming across the wall. All right. Seleucid's coming in with more infantry, and Parthia bringing in the cataphracts. Personally, I'm thinking this is probably a premature move here. We still have way too much infantry plugging up all these holes here along this front. And Parthia is not showing any signs of pushing through this engagement. They're doing great with their archer fire coming in here. But Parthia largely just... I mean, look at that. Look at that massacre from the archers. We didn't have to lose a single man on this wall. And the archer fire just... I mean, we're just having a heyday here. So Egypt now starting to rout, but bringing in more infantry. If I was Egypt, I'd be bringing in more and more here. Super spaced out, probably not a good thing. You can see over here now, Seleucids really engaged. Spear wall, let's take a look at them. Something I wanted to point out too. 81 melee defense with 60 armor. They're awesome. I mean, yeah, they're not going to kill a lot, but they're going to hold forever, especially when they're in the shield screen there. But I think personally an underrated unit for siege battles, plugging up alleyways and such. I'm just playing more of a support role and bringing up some more swordsmen and such. I'm just really trying to fill in the gaps. See here what I was talking about earlier, the Nervii and even the Suebi pushing out of the walls and really just taking the fight to the enemy. You can see one unit of Parthian swordsmen did get through, but they're not going to stand a chance against our reserve infantry. And Parthia really just getting stuck here and not getting out of this gate, pretty much killing off a lot of their swordsmen. So here comes Egypt's chariots as well. These are also scythe chariots. You can see them making their way through, and Egypt being a little bit cheeky and pulling through on their chariots. So I'm just trying to rush up infantry to pin them in, just like we did with the Seleucids. But like I said, Seleucid player did not pull through. Egypt player is going to pull through with his chariots a little bit here. And it's going to make it harder for us to pin them down. So Egypt really just pouring in some units here. Get some nice close-ups. Here comes these pretty crazy-looking Parthian cataphracts there. So we're going to rain those with arrows. Yeah, that's actually the Parthian general here, Royal Cataphracts. But I'm focusing most of my missiles on them. But again, Egypt running rampant with their chariots back here. They're just about to break, and I'm just trying to screen out chariots there. Oh! Woo! All those Javies coming in and killing off those chariots. That's going to be pretty much the end of the chariot issue that we have here. Again, Parthia is still stuck in this little corner over here. Really just getting pinned in a, for lack of a better description here, in a Thermopylae engagement where they're stuck here. And yeah, they had a lot, but their units were not as good as ours in the end, and they're getting pinned in this little corner over here. I'm not sure what Parthia's doing with his artillery there. Again, still doing a good job though with his archers shooting on this blob of really all three of us. Doing a really weird, like, I mean, you don't see this too often here, where, ooh, shaky cam, where it's just like a complete fight over the wall here, a collapsed wall. I mean, just look at him. Just an absolute struggle in a mosh pit scenario. Really cool. You don't get to see that too often. Oops, clicked the wrong button there. Alright. So now you can actually see I'm bringing up some more troops here. And Egypt pouring in the infantry now. I'm trying to break through right here. But I saw it. I'm bringing up my units to plug that hole. Suebi desperately trying to get their cav outside of the gate here, but the pathfinding again, screwing up big time because all these archers are just chilling out here. Some random Suebi berserkers running out here. They're like, bring it. Going right at these chariots. Oh. Crazy. Oh, and they're just gonna glitch through them, I guess. Anyway, still a big mosh pit over on this side as well. Again, we're just holding Egypt outside of the walls too. And I don't know if I've ever really seen this where we're just holding them in these breaches, and not just like on this side of the wall, but like pushing up and holding into the middle of the wall. So really kind of a cool thing going on here. Here comes the Nervii retreating back into the settlement. Swaby did get their cav out and got some nice charges in on the enemy archers there. And then over here on this side, you can see how the Seleucids did do what I didn't even see this in the battle. I'm gonna be honest. The Seleucids did exactly what I said Parthia should do, and they brought some guys down here, and I didn't even see that. So the Nervii bringing in his noble horse and archers back here to hold them in place. Great work to the Nervii player, because I did not even see that during the battle. I was so focused over here. Great work to the Nervii player. Really could have been a disaster there, but Parthia just about to break over here. You can see it, just a massacre for him. An absolute massacre for Parthia. Seleucids trying to bring up their thorax pikemen here as a desperate attempt to push through. And just look at the carnage. Egypt starting to break. I'm buffing up my melee defense and morale of my units. And Egypt coming in here now with their general of the Ptolemaic Cav. Over here on our far left flank, we're slowly pushing them back out, repelling them from the city. My morale and Swaby's morale starting to waver a little bit there, but again, Nervii super aggressive, bringing out a guerrilla swordsman to take on this Thurio spear outside of the city walls. So I'm bringing up my pikemen here now. I had them sitting back, you know, plugging up some holes just in case. I figured we were gonna have to retreat. So far, we haven't had to retreat. And I'm bringing up my bronze shield pikemen now, which look awesome, by the way. And Nervii just really finishing off what's left of the Seleucids over here. And then again, we're just trying to hold. We're really just trying to hold this Egyptian force in place here and hold the Seleucids back here. Again, the pikemen coming up. I'm trying to use my archers to shoot in at the pikemen, and I'm also trying to shoot down the Ptolemaic cavalry general there for Egypt. On our far left flank over here, we just about got them pushed out all the way from this flank, outside of our city walls. So really just like complete enthusiasm. Like, get them out of the walls, get them out of here, kill them all. And we're really just pushing them back outside of the walls here. Nervii coming back inside the city again. But Womp out here with his cav, having a heyday taking out those archers. Here comes, oh, 5 units left, noble riders. Oh, well done. So again, my men are starting to break here. I'm getting nervous at this point. They have pikemen coming up here. Fortunately, they're very disorganized because of pathfinding with the wall. Again, I'm just trying to use my archers to shoot him out, but he does have thorax swordsmen mixed in there, which will block a lot of those missiles. And here we're starting to major rout, and I'm getting nervous. I'm like, oh no, there's a good chance we're going to lose this. They're starting to break through this middle line here, so we just beat the Parthia over here, Parthian units, and we're rushing up our reinforcements. My bronze shield pikemen get here just in the nick of time, setting up in their pike formation. I don't know why I have my unit turn like this. I didn't see that in the game. But my general is in the fight too now, and I believe my general actually died right around here. But we're boosting up morale. And again, Parthia and Egypt desperately trying to push in on this left flank as well. Nervii somehow never running out of infantry, despite charging out of the settlement there. 112 kills there. Nothing super crazy in terms of kills yet. There's 153 in a Galatian Royal Guard. 154 Galatian Royal Guard. Swordmasters, the general of the Swaby, 196 kills. I actually want to see what the kills are. 81, 108. Not terrible. 123. Oops. 129 now. But again, look at this massacre over here from Parthia. Oof. But my men's starting to break here. I got this bronze shield pikeman set up right here just to kind of try to hold. I wanted to space them out more, but we're so like mixed up with units over here that I didn't want them to get flanked. My men starting to waver here. I was like, oh, it's it. It's over. This is it. I'm going to mass rout. But Swaby bringing in some more noble riders just to raise that morale back up. I knew that I had them kind of split here, which was the whole plan again. I wanted to split the Seleucids up so I could shoot them in the back, or the Nervii could shoot them in the back. And it's working out fantastically. Egypt's starting to break now, and really far closer than I thought it would be. This balance of power pretty much still dead even. And again, on our far left flank here, we're just trying to push them out. I'm holding this hoplite unit here because they had Seleucids had this Thurio spear unit here. Here comes their there comes their pikemen, but there's not much left of them anymore after that volley. Look at all these archers, longbow hunters, and eastern archers just firing in here on the backs of these units. Probably getting some friendly fire, but that's all good. So at this point here, we pretty much have repelled the attack from the center, and Egypt is about to break here from the direct center, and we're really just consolidating our units in a big half oval here. And this flank over here is the one that's just about to break. Some Galatian Royal Guard breaking there. And at this point here, Seleucids pulling their units back. And Nervii again being super aggressive and just charging right out. The Seleucid bringing up their general here. These are Royal Peltas. So the attacker's on a full retreat now. And we weren't too sure, if we should charge out or not. Nervii, of course, didn't care. Nervii full charging out. But I was like, we should maybe be cautious. I mean, we have time on our side here. But we're like, we got plenty of units. We'll just charge out after him. Make it more interesting. So we're really using the Uno Reverso card here and flipping it on them right here when they got to the walls, and now they're charging back out. I always like that meme, the Uno Reverso card. But charging them back out, and Womp's got his cav outside. I'm bringing a lot of my infantry outside. I wanted to keep some in the city just in case we lost this fight out here, so they couldn't just take the city without any resistance. But Womp bringing in these noble riders. I mean, they don't have a ton of kills, but wow, they're holding forever. There's only 27 of them left in this unit. And Seleucid's trying to screen out Swaby's calves here. Seleucids also have one more full unit, full health thorax pikeman. But Nervii charging in his general unit there, getting them unbraced and facing the wrong way. So here comes a good charge from Swaby again. Oh, into the backs of these Syrian heavy archers. I'm just bringing up my infantry here. And these pikes, the Nervii general did die there. But really just trying to harass them. We're shooting in our archers now at these pikes. And I'm just really trying to split up my forces and distract the Seleucid player here. Again, Nervii and Swaby coming around this flank. Oh, artillery coming in though, getting some juicy kills. So right here, again, I saw he's trying to screen me out with his Royal Peltas. He's getting some jabby shots in, but it's fine. Really just allowing time, splitting up his army. Just letting the Swaby come in with his cav and do his work, and And it's just, I mean, we have plenty of reserves back here anyways, so, nice archer fire coming in here from the Swaby player. But I'm bringing in my infantry now. I was surprised that his Syrian heavy archers were still shooting, even though they're just being attacked by Cav. They just don't care. So here, Royal Peltis just engaging these Oathsworn. I mean, technically, Royal Peltis should win this. They're a lot healthier, but we're gonna have too much infantry for them to handle. And Syrian heavy archers coming in now, just trying to screen out what's left of our infantry. Yeah, just a bloody fight for the walls. Trying to use fire now to mass rout us, but just too many. There's just too many units of ours still left. Yep, and there you go. So there's the end of the battle. Like I said, we ended up pushing them out of our city walls here, and the Seleucid player at the end, he's like, ah, dang, I really thought that I did something cool there and brought my men back out and drew you guys out to make you guys rout. But at the end of the day, we had too much infantry left. So look at the end battle screen here. It was just a Pyrrhic victory, which is fine with me. So I'm playing as Pontus here, Womp again playing as a Swaby, and Arminius playing as a Nervii, fitting name. He should have been probably playing as the Swaby as well, but still cool. Our opponents here, Samuel Rosenthal 94 playing as Parthia. Again, Parthia did good with his artillery, 315 kills, that's good. But the rest of his army did not do good. They got massacred in the corner. So Egypt, science, religion here, 543 kills with his scythe chariots. Really good job with the chariots in terms of kills. But again, he pulled through a lot, which I'd expect him to get that amount of kills if you're pulling through with him. Or his Galatian Royal Guard, 252 kills, 266 kills on those. Really doing good. It's one Cretan Archer, 240 kills. And then last but not least on the enemy team, the Seleucid player, Derp Gamer 2005. 452 kills on his chariots. He did not pull through. Very respectable. And then 257 kills on his Royal Peltas, who, remember, weren't engaged in the fight really at all until the very end there. So great job from the Seleucid player. On my army over here, nothing standing out too fantastic. My archer's getting quite a few kills. Again, that's just massacring the pikes and the Parthian swordsmen there that were up on the walls. So overall, just like I said, just trying to support with my army and really plugging up the gaps. Womp here as Swaby, 299 kills on that Noble Rider, 198 on that Noble Rider, and 246 kills on that Swordmaster. I mean, so really, it goes to show you, you know, well, Womp's been playing as the Swaby since, like, Rome 1. So, he knows what he's doing with them, and it goes to show that I think a lot of times Swaby get a bad rep for their lack of armor. But if you really hit enemy units from the flank, I mean, he even got, like, hit hard with archers, and he's still doing good with a lot of his infantry there. So, great work to Womp. And then Arminius as the Nervii here. His archer's doing awesome. His Oathsworn doing awesome. 423 kills on this Oathsworn. So really, again, Nervii, not a faction played a lot in multiplayer. But again, doing great. He was super aggressive with him, made the battle really fun. And we got to see a great fight over the walls. So overall, a super fun battle. Make sure you guys go ahead and surround that like button. Hit it. Attack it. Use your carrion axeman and your hillman, and just go ahead and cut that like button in half. If you guys enjoyed the siege battle, like I said, it's really fun. It was a very intense battle the entire time. And yeah, this will be it for this video, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.